You want to join me? Come on. Come on up. Yes, that's my good girl. That's my good girl. You want to say hi? Come here. Come here. Come on up. Come on up. There she is. Look. Look. Right there. Say hi. Look. You good. You looky that way. You looky that way. Say hi. Hello. You don't care, do you? I know. Alright, you're just going to... Ow! Ear assault. That ought to be a finishing move in Mortal Kombat. I swear to goodness. Alright. Well, now that you're officially harriated, you want to do a Yum Yum box? Sound good? You guys, that sound good to you? We gonna do Yum Yum box? Well, anyway, today, me and Coco, we have a Universal Yums box. We'll find out where it's from here in just a second. Will you pardon me? I don't want to set it on top of you. Which way does it open from? It opens from this way. Alright. These things are always fun to figure out. But once I get it figured out, you know, we're pretty much good to go. Gotta have a multi-tool on standby or a knife, you know, because opening the packages are half the fun. And by that I mean not at all. Alright, Coco abandoned. Coco abandoned me. Are you coming back up now? Come on, it's okay. When things start moving around, she gets a little antsy. Looks like this time we will be traveling to Germany. It says, welcome to Germany. Isn't that neat right there? Welcome to Germany. Yes. Germany. And no, I don't speak Germany, so this is going to be fun, especially me horribly translating some of these words. Lawnall visit this town to see their historic castle and explore natural caves and caverns. Let's see, off to the northeast we got Hanstedt. That's fun. Hanstedt. Night jars. Really? That's a word? Okay. Night jars and adders and wolves. Oh my. I'm gonna have to Google what a night jar is. Come here to visit Lundberg Health Wildlife Park, one of the only places where you can see endangered animals like the German Grey Heath sheep. Heath sheep. Okay, good. I'm adding letters. It's the glasses. I need reading glasses, but I refuse to do bifocals. I'll take them off and read it first. That's just me. Frankfurt. The iconic three-gabled roof. I'm guessing that says Romer. I don't know what it means when an O has two dots above it. It looks to me like somebody tried to draw a happy face and missed. Has served as Frankfurt's city hall since 1405 and has been their most famous landmark ever since. I like how the picture shows you, like, you know, the farms and the castles and the neat little buildings, and you got that whatever the heck that is, some kind of sheep, I guess. I don't know. Is it a sheep? Is it a ram? Is it a night jar? And that's one word, by the way, night jar. There is no. It does say night, right? Because night jars. Yeah, it's night. Hey, what are you barking at? Then stop. There's dogs over here. Just woof, woof, woof. Shut up already. Czechia, Bavaria. Czechia, is that like Czechoslovakia? Anyway, Bavaria. Look around the mossy forests of Bavaria, and you could be lucky enough to find the lady slippers orchid, one of the rarest varieties in the world. Nice. Lady slippers, I imagine they probably tie those to their feet and go walk about or something. Who knows? Schwangal. Schwang. I can't. I have no idea. If you think you've wandered into Disney World, think again. Oh, that's a mouthful. Neuschwanstein Castle. I think I nailed that. Don't bet on it. Don't bet on it. Predates Cinderella by an entire century and was the inspiration for many fairy tale designs. Awesome. All right. And on the back of it, you got the snacks with their names and all that fun stuff. You can rate them or whatever. We're going to do that anyway, so we don't need that. All right. Then there's the stickers. Gotta love the stickers. Ooh. Oh, I like the postage stamp sticker. It's pretty cool. And then you got the Germany flower, the flower of the nation, the flag, the picky thing, the trivia winner. We never win because I'm horrible at the trivia stuff. Just absolutely horrible. Stay there, don't you move. All right. And then we got the book that we'll be looking into a little bit later on for the trivia and all that other fun stuff. Germany. We warmly welcome your mouth to... That's a horrible logo. They have got to come up with a better saying. What's cooking in Germany? Abendbrot is a German dinner that's like breakfast. A shared spread of meats, cheeses, sausage, smoked fish, liverwurst, and veggies eaten on open-faced sandwiches. So it's like a hot dog? I don't know. I mean, to each their own, right? How to say yum. This is always fun to learn. How to say yum. Lecker. Lecker. Lecker is the German way to say something is yummy. So that's some lecker wiener. I don't know. I'm not even gonna. They eat the Frankfurts, they're wieners basically. I don't care what anyone says. Let's see here. 3 breakfast. More favorite foods from Germany. German breakfast spread go hard featuring rolls, Brotchen, meats, cheeses. Good Lord. Really? For breakfast? Butter, lots of veggies, yogurt, jam, and a frustuxi. I don't know. Frustuxi? I don't know. It's a soft boiled egg served in an egg cup. So it's a frickin' boiled egg. Just call it that. Gotta have all these special words for boiled eggs. For lunch, opt for something warm and carby like, oh good Lord, Käsespätzle. Käsespätzle? German mac and cheese. Okay, sure. German mac and cheese. Or those on the go can head to an, I'm guessing that's an I, Imbiss food cart for delicious street food. Dessert. Rotgrut. R-O-T-E, rote, or roti, roti, Groots, Grütze or red fruit pudding. I gotta be honest with you. It sounds like it almost when like first look it looks like it says rot gut. It's like rot gut root gutze. Yeah. Rot grütze or red fruit pudding involves berry compote. So glad that didn't say compost. Oh, berry compote topped with a vanilla cream or soft cheese. It's a tart treat that sure sounds worth a lecker. You'd have to get drunk on some liquor to be able to enjoy it, I bet. That's not even right. Popular saying here, stop us if you've heard this one before. Lib get durch den Magen. Lib get durch den Magen. Good morning. No, probably not. The phrase originated in German culture and means the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. That is not enough words to say that. Lieb geht durch den Magen. Okay, let's say Magen is stomach, right? The way to a man's heart, is that Lieb get? Because the other part is, I mean, that's a leap right there. The way to a man's heart is through his through his stomach. Lieb get durch den Magen. Okay. That's one of them languages where like 6 of our words equals 2 of theirs. Yeah. Flavor Watch. One popular dish covers sliced sausage in a wartime invention of curry mixed with ketchup. It's called currywurst. Oh, I bet it is. But for lovers of all things spicy and sweet, it's the curry best. I'm not even going to bother debating you because you're not making any sense. Anyway, we're going to start checking some things out. Why is there a package here that says hot dogs? Okay. Germany, what are y'all doing? We need to have a talk. We need to have a talk. This is called XOX Snack. Hot dog snacks. It's a hot dog snack. Newsprig Nackig Magich. Oh, yeah, whatever. May Snack Mill Hot Dog Flaval. So it's a hot dog flavored snack. I don't like hot dogs as they are. I can't imagine a snack that is hot dog flavored being good. I sure hope I'm wrong. Alrighty. And, okay, it's not... See the package? That's what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like a pig in a blanket, right? And for the most part, I mean, it's got the... I don't know. Maybe they got a thing about artificial colors. I have no idea. Wow. That smells interesting. We're going to try a hot dog snack. I hope this does not suck. There is nothing. Oh, hold on. Hold on. There is something I can compare that to. Have you ever had Andy Capp's hot fries? It tastes like a softer version of the hot fries, but the cheese flavored ones, not the barbecue or the hot and spicy ones. It tastes like it tastes like the hot fries that are just basically there is no spice to them whatsoever, and I'm pretty sure those are cheese flavored, if I'm not mistaken. But it's like a softer version of those. They do have a strong aftertaste though. I mean, like, the aftertaste is totally corrupting my senses right now. Not bad though. I'm actually gonna give those an 8. Hey, that's enough. Yeah, I don't care. Get mad. Let's see if I can give her one of these little hot dog thingies. Might make her chill out a little bit. Hey, you never know. Hot dog snacks might be the way to a dog's heart. Come here. Come on. Come here. I gotta. She's being suspicious. I'm gonna throw it at her. Here. Try it. If you don't like it, at least your mouth will be occupied with that. She's a grumpy little ass today, isn't she? Alright, this next thing is clearly barbecue. I've never been to a German barbecue. This ought to be interesting. This is made by Lorenz. They're called crunch chips. And it makes me only slightly suspicious this is all in English. With the exception of the ingredients. Oh wait, oh here we go. Yep. Potatoes, vegetable oil, rapeseed? There's no G at the front of that. It's Rapeseed. Rapeseed. These are some hateful chips. They have to be. Barbecue flavor. Well, they're barbecue flavored chips. We've had those. I've had those. Let's see how we like barbecue flavored German potato chips. Alright. Okay. So far, nothing smells suspicious. Go. Neighbors are making noise. Hush. Gotta be honest with you. That one didn't really have much of a flavor to it at all. I mean, they could have said that it was a salted potato chip. Hush. Yeah, there's really no barbecue flavor at all associated with those. If it would have said salted potato chip, I would have just said, "Yep, that's a salted potato chip." Absolutely nothing barbecue about that at all. At least from my perspective. Just body slammed them. Good lord. Alright. Trying to keep things a little organized tonight. What would I give those? I don't know. I mean, they weren't bad as far as the potato chip goes. It was actually quite nice. Typically, I would probably say 7. But, I mean, there was no barbecue flavor, and they're supposed to be barbecue flavored potato chips. So I'm gonna go with a 6. I'm gonna take a point off, just because I can. All right, next item, actually kind of looks like hot fries. That's weird. This is also XOX snacks, and these are called Pommes frites. Probably pommes frites. Yeah, like, what's it? French fries. You know, yeah, potato fries. There we go. And apparently they're ketchup flavored. Oh, great. Ketchup flavor stuff. I don't like ketchup flavor stuff. And I know I'm not going to like ketchup flavored stuff from another country. Again, this is one of those things where I hope I'm wrong about it. Open for crying out loud. Well, see, now, looking at these, I thought they were going to be like something like the Andy Caps fries that I mentioned earlier. They're not. They're actually like a little... it's hollow inside. Look at it. It's a square tube. That's just odd. And apparently it's ketchup flavor. It doesn't smell horrible. I can be honest about that. Here we go. A ketchup flavored. Hey, if you don't knock it off, he's being a twat. Anyway, ketchup flavored Frenchy fry. Whatever. Palmer's frightsies. Okay, oddly enough, that had more of the texture of an Andy Caps fry. However, it basically just tasted like a corn puff style. Yeah, I mean, there's no ketchup flavor. It literally, if you told me that had some kind of flavoring to it, I'd call you a liar, because I can't taste it. It's just not there. It was like a, I don't know. It was like a, it was like an Andy Caps fry with absolutely nothing on it whatsoever. If you can imagine that, no cheese, no hot, no barbecue, no ranch, no nothing. It was just, just that. Very dull. I wouldn't say it's bad. I'm just saying, you're looking for the flavor and it's just not there. I'm gonna go 4 on that one. I mean, I Coco, that is enough. I don't care. Get bitchy, get mad, get mean, but shut up while you're doing it. Sorry about that. We got some random dumbass walking around here knocking on everybody's doors. And it's driving her crazy. And unfortunately, when she gets driven crazy, I get driven crazy. I'm like 4 seconds away from walking outside and having a serious conversation with somebody about frickin' boundaries right now. And it doesn't help that there's cars driving in and out of our parking lot. By the way, our parking lot is basically, it's like a dead end. If you're not coming here, there's no need for you to be here. But yet, we got traffic circulating through our parking lot all darn night. It makes no sense. Probably doesn't help that the neighbors are selling crack, though. I mean, that kind of results in extra traffic, This next item is from Lorenz again, and these are Curly Peanut Classic freshly ground, and again, in English. You gotta kind of admire the people over at Lorenz for putting everything in English. And I hope that's how the name is said. It looks like that's how the Lorenz. Lauren? I don't know. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Hey! That wasn't too bad. Alright, it looks like a little cheese doodle. A little, I don't know what you call them, cheese puffs, cheese doodles. You know. At least it ain't brown. Oh boy. But yeah. It's apparently peanut flavored, so we're gonna try this out. Wow. That's definitely peanut flavored. This is weird. I don't like the taste of that. If you like peanut flavored items, this is for you. That is definitely your snack. I am not a fan of peanut butter. I occasionally have peanut butter. I enjoy a Reese cup from time to time, but I do not seek out things that are peanut flavored. Occasionally, I might have a craving for some peanuts, or some cashews, or some sunflower seeds, but that definitely has peanut flavor. I gotta give it that. However, the plain Jane handicap fries, I actually like the taste of those better than I do those peanut flavored things. So, I know, weird. I actually like the the mislabeled handicap fry things. However, that being said, they say right on them, peanut flavored. They are peanut flavored. Me personally, I wouldn't give these a 5. I did not like them. However, if you like peanut flavored things and you like, little crunchy nuggets, you're going to love these. I, I would say you would probably give them an 8 or a 9. They're not for me. Putting that aside, for what they were good. Just not for me. I did not like them. Now, also with the Universal Yums box, you get a beverage. Okay, when you get the big box. I don't know about the other boxes, to be honest with you. You probably get one and you just get less stuff, or not. I don't know. But with the big box, you get a beverage. And I got a beverage. This is called Cara Malts. And it says malt beverage, classic, non-alcoholic. That's unfortunate. A nice beer would have been. No, I'm kidding. I don't even drink beer. But anyway, uh, caramels. I don't know if that means it's caramel flavored, or if it's like some kind of weird malt cola stuff. I don't know. We're about to find out. That was not easy to open. Whew. Arthritis is starting to get to me. All right, I don't even know what to describe that smell as. That is a interesting smell. I don't. I don't know what to call that. It doesn't really have a flavor per se. I- it's just fizzy, cold, and sweet. There's definitely like a malty taste to it, but there's there's not enough going on there that I can say, oh, that's this flavor or that flavor. Maybe. Oh, God, that's a struggle. I mean, maybe there's like a hint of ginger ale to it. I highly doubt it. That's just something that my brain's trying to figure out what to compare it to. I don't know about that. Um, Taste wise, that is a confusing taste right there. I don't think I've ever had anything to compare that to. Uh, right now, we're gonna say right now for right now, I'm gonna give it the benefit of my doubt and say it's a seven. Okay, we're gonna try some more things. See if the flavor on that changes any differently from how my palate adjusts to whatever uh, just happened to it because someone just threw a monkey wrench in my in my cogs. I'm like 5 seconds away from grabbing a squirt gun and just hosing her down with it. Anyway, while Miss Yapalot over there keeps growling at nothingness, this next item is also from Lorenz, and they're called saltlet sticks. Saltlets sticks. They look like pretzel sticks. That's basically what they do. They look like pretzel sticks. Crispy from the oven with sea salt. Oh, weird. Okay. I don't understand what the appeal is for sea salt, but whatever. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have trouble opening these. Oh, nope, there we go. It was biting on me there for a second. Alright, there it is. Just a salty pretzel stick. Kind of looks like one of those little swizzle straws that people put to stir their coffee in the morning. It's a coffee stir, that's what they are. Anyway. Oh, it's weird I don't see no salt on them. Who knows, maybe all the salt fell off. You hear a little bit of salt in there. Anyway, we're going to try this. Okay. The center of those are about 70% air. Like normally you bite into a pretzel, and that's what I'm comparing them to. That doesn't necessarily say that they're pretzels. But normally you bite into a pretzel and you get that, like, kind of crunchy bread, taste on the inside. All of the crunchy bread taste on that is pretty much on the outside. Um, it is salty. I will give it that. Even though I didn't see any on it, that doesn't mean there ain't none in it. And the inside of it is almost, I would say, almost 70% air. When you bite into it, it's like, where's the fill? There's nothing in there. But that's what it feels like. Not saying that's what it is, because I can clearly look inside and see that, you know, there is a center to them. Not very much, because you can also see a lot of air gaps in there. It's like whatever formula was used to bake it was like, what do you call it? It's fermented or seltzery, or there was air. There was a lot of air. What else we got? Oh, a really big. This thing's huge. Holy cow! This is Schwarz Johannes beer Rolchen by Schulte. Yeah, figure make out that. Kremig Frichtiger Johannes Beery Eschimak. This is gonna be one of those things where I'm just gonna have to eat it and tell you what I think about it, because I couldn't tell you what this is. If I were to guess, I would say probably some kind of strawberry or raspberry filled doohickey. I don't know. It's got lactose in it. Butterfat. It says fruit, but it doesn't say what kind. Alright. Well, give me a minute to figure out how to open it without destroying it. Or I'll just open it and destroy it, and that'll be that. Oh, I think I got a corner. I got a corner! Yes! A little puzzle. Oh, okay. Alright, this ain't too bad. Okay, I got an opening, so we'll use the opening. Alright, oh, that sucks. These aren't even filled. They suck the filling out of my cannoli. Look at it. It's hollow. I can see you. Yeah, it's got red. It's got red on the inner walls. And whatever that crusty part is on the outside. But that's it. The inside has nothing. I thought it was going to have some kind of filling or something in it. Alright, well, check this out. Okay. Definitely strawberry flavored. That outer part is kind of like a wafer, but instead of it being like, wafer like a bar, it's rolled and made into like a little tube. Definitely wheat flour. It's always wheat flour. But yeah, wafer, and the inside strawberry. It can't be anything other than strawberry. Very centric. Strawberry centric. Not bad. Not my particular cup of tea, because it's like that. It's that artificial strawberry taste that, like, just like artificial watermelon. Nobody likes the taste of artificial watermelon. Artificial watermelon sucks. Artificial strawberry sucks. But it ain't horrible. I'm gonna say a 6. It's yeah, 6. I mean, it's not it's not up there with like like a Kit Kat or something like that. If you're gonna utilize wafers, daggone it, make it a Kit Kat, But it wasn't bad. Just not my particular brand of Yum Yums. You know what I mean? Oh, holy cow! We still got stuff. Is this toothpaste? We got a tube of toothpaste. Oh wow, that's stiff. That's gonna hurt. Mittescharfer Develi. Hope there's English. Ingredients: watered mustard seed vinegar. I don't think this is a candy. Salt, sugar, spices, caramel, sugar syrup. Made in Germany. Has no fat, no saturated fat, no trans fat, no cholesterol. 80 milligrams of sodium. It's okay, so it's a tube of salt. total weight of package? That's what I want to know. Is it 80 milligrams? Just out of curiosity. What does this say? Schnillichi Narhuarte Pro 100 milliliters. Okay. What is this junk? J.C. Develli. Dude, I don't know what this is. It ain't toothpaste, I know that. Nobody puts vinegar and, what was that other junk? Mustard seed. Yeah, you don't put vinegar and mustard seed in toothpaste, even though that's what it looks like. It looks like a tube of toothpaste. Look at that. Oh my god. It's got one of those little hole poker things on the top of it. That means this thing is sealed. Enough investigating. We're gonna have to just go in on this and. Yep, that's what it is. Look at it. Look at it. And it's the same shape. It's the same shape. Look. See, little star bit right there. Wonder what that is. Is that what is that? Ah! Well, this experiment just died. I lost the thing to open the top of it. Oh boy, Butterfingers. Where did it go? Now I gotta clear out my entire organizer. Oh, there it is. Cool. See, if you were over here helping out, selfish dog. All right, we're gonna poke the top. I wonder what that is. T15 or? Oh, I did not like that noise. It squelched. You know the noise like when they kill a zombie on The Walking Dead? It made that noise. Oh, that is... My desire to try this has been lessened, so... Now I'm wondering if I should try this on something, or you know what? I'm gonna try it on one of these hot dog snacks, just because something tells me. Oh boy! Ugh! Look at that. Oh, that is the devil right there, or the Develli. Oh. Okay, quit moving. Stop moving. That looks creepy. Alright. May the Lord not kill me with food poisoning. Oh! Oh, fuck off. It's just mustard. Anyone that speaks German probably already knows this. Who puts mustard in a toothpaste tube? Don't get me wrong, it ain't bad mustard. As a matter of fact, I'm having hot dogs tomorrow. That's gonna slam on a hot dog, trust me. I just wasn't expecting that. Oh my god. That is so weird. Where'd the cap go? I've lost the cap again. Is this what today's youth means by no cap? They keep losing the caps to stuff. Here it is. Okay. So this this is a tube of mustard. Congratulations, Universal Yums. You've given me a condiment. And the truth is, I will enjoy it. As far as mustard goes, that's an 8. That's an awesome... That actually tastes really good, but if I'd have known that it was mustard, I wouldn't have been so surprised, because when I first tasted it, I was like, ah! I thought it was going to be like the equivalent to like German Vegemite or something. Oh, thank God it wasn't. I might have flung it across the room. Wow. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to wash the taste of that out of my mouth. Who just picks up a spoon and mustard right into their crawl like that? Oh my goodness. I still have nothing to compare that to. Nothing at all. Sorry. I seltzer water with some kind of like, I don't know, malty. I don't know. Malted seltzer water. I can't think of a thing to compare it to. I'm sorry. Ooh, we've got tiny yums or teeny yums. I always forget the name of these. I've called them teeny yums, tiny yums, and mini yums or miniature yums. Same thing. Anyway, we'll be checking these out at the end, since that seems to be a format that I'm familiar with. For me. Did I rate the mustards? I can't remember if I did, but I'm gonna give it an 8. I mean, that was a really good mustard, and thank goodness it wasn't the kind that has honey in it. Calls honey mustard. Honey. Oh God, don't get me started on honey mustard. Honey mustard is a bastard condiment that does not need to exist on the planet Earth. I'm sorry if you like it, and I mean that sincerely. I'm sorry if you like it. You deserve to be prayed for. Bless your heart. And that's one of those south of Kentucky bless your hearts, not one of those north of Kentucky bless your hearts. Entirely different bless your heart. In case you're wondering. Does this say waffle? Berlin Nusspert waffles with a Z. Cheesecake flavor wafers. I like cheesecake. I'm cool with cheesecake. No preservatives, no added colors. Oh, there went all the flavor. What? Kazukuchin. Kazukuchin style? Kazukuchin style. Whatever that is. Okay. Well, we are deep. We're deep in Berlin now. Come on, open up. She still hasn't eaten that hot dog snack I threw at her a minute ago. It's like she doesn't care. She's being an a-hole. That's what she's doing. She's being... Oh my God. No, get back in there. Holy cow. This is making a mess. These are messy. This is the Kazajukan style waffle wafer. It said waffle and wafer. I don't know what it is. Just Lord have mercy, it's everywhere. I smell vanilla. So that's, vanilla's good. It's familiar. We know what vanilla is supposed to taste like, right? All right. One kamikaze kazoo kazajukan kazakuchin style waffle wafer. That's too complicated. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. I did not like that. I don't think vanilla is supposed to taste like that. There's something off about that. First of all, the wafer part, it didn't have any flavor. It didn't, like it could have been made of paper, and I would it registered the same way inside my brain. That's paper. That's cardboard. It's there was and the texture of it was just it was odd. I mean, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It ain't for me. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a 4 because it's back there on the low side of who really cares. You know what I mean? It's just not good. I'm sorry, Germany. I'm sorry, but your snacks suck. They really do. Add some preservatives. Put in some artificial colors. Do something with it because that is just. I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. I'm literally sitting here. Maybe I should pray for German people. They don't get good snacks. You guys invented the Bavarian cream puff. Come on, man. Make it work. Anyway, we're moving on. This here must be cherries. Apparently it has vitamin C in it. 6 strips. And it's called Frit Chewy Candy. Frit Chewy Candy. Oh, and just in case I never showed you the package for the awful waffle, there's that. And there's that word that was Kircherkuchen style or whatever. Nobody cares. Anyway, moving on to this fruit chewy thingy. I hope this ain't like Now Laters or something like that, because I don't have all day to be eating that. Oh, okay, it's like taffy. Or at least that's initial. Right, get out of there, thank you. Alright, let's do a sniff. That scares the hell out of me. It smells like baby powder. It smells like baby powder. Now I'm worried. And what the crap? This is weird. Look at that. It's like little segments. I don't know. Do you just rip one off like that? Yeah, it's off with his head. Oh, there we go. There we are. And I'm guessing it's cherry flavored, even though. Okay, well, at least that doesn't smell like baby powder. The package did. The wrapping for it, oh, that was weird. This, it really doesn't really have a smell, so hopefully it'll be edible. Okay. Weird. Anybody out there go fishing? That tastes like a fishing lure smells. You know, the like little rubber wiggly fishing lures? It tasted like those smell. That's the only way I can describe that. Cherry what? Cherry what? There's no cherry there. I think the cherries are put on the front of the package to like subliminally tell you, hey, this might be cherry flavored, but it ain't, because it wasn't. It literally tasted like a fishing lure smells. But I am getting like a cherry scent now. Like, but it's like it's a very weird cherry scent. Yeah, I'll explain it to you like this. Have you ever used a product called Tire Wet? Okay, you spray that on your tire and it makes it look all nice and shiny. That product is cherry scented. I don't know why. I don't know who's going out and smelling their tires, but it smells like in my nose right now. That's the scent I got. That's what's stuck there is the Tire Wet artificial cherry style smell mixed with that rubbery latex rubber smell of a friggin' fishing lure. It's basically like if I just sprayed Tire Wet in my mouth. It's if you could imagine what that would taste like. That's what that tasted like. It's edible, so being edible, it at least gets a 1. And just because I don't like it doesn't mean somebody else doesn't. So I'm gonna give it a 2. Just for those reasons alone. Maybe I'm way off. Maybe when I taste it, it has that weird, funny taste. Maybe when other people taste it, it's like, oh, that is the best thing since sliced bread. If I had a choice, I'd pick the sliced bread. Oh, I love it when things come in the shape of turds. This is called Qualitats Marzipan, made by Schluckwerder. In okay, I don't know if they added extra flourishes to an L, or if that actually says Fart Bitters chocolate. Well, it's chocolade. But that first part, lard, it's either lard bitters or it says fart bitters. I gotta show you. It's in the red there. Again, I don't know if it's an extra flourish to the L or if that's a cursive F, but it's either lard bitters chocolate or fart bitters chocolate. There's no winning. There's no winning with those words. It's either fart bitter or lard bitter. Which one sounds better? Yeah. Anyway, marzipan in the shape of a turd. Way to go, Germany. Hey guys, I got a great idea. Let's take delicious marzipan and cover it in chocolate. It looks like a butt nugget. I'm sorry, but that's what it looks like. And it doesn't help that the name on the package says fart bitter or lard bitter. It was it fart or lart? I don't. There was a T, right? It's hard to tell. Yeah, it's a tiny T. Okay, so it's fart bitter or lart bitter. It doesn't either. You don't win. There's no winning with those names. Anyway, it's one marzipan butt nugget. Go back in there. Thank goodness it's dark chocolate. Probably wouldn't go over so well if it was milk chocolate. As far as marzipan goes, it's pretty good. I'm gonna give that a 7. The chocolate, a little bitter, not as sweet as I would prefer, but it ain't bad. It's good chocolate. It is. It's good chocolate. Um, the texture of the marzipan, I don't really care for. Towards the end, it starts to break down and get a little crumbly, almost like sand. It almost gets sandy. Aside from that, it's okay. It's not bad. It's not. I'm gonna say 7. 7. Good 7. Not a bad 7. Good 7. So far, these ugly little things, they've been the winner of this whole box. That and the mustard, the two things that, like, when I was first had the impression, I was like, oh God, what am I about to do to myself? They were actually really good. That was really good mustard. I'm looking forward to putting that on some hot dogs tomorrow. Next item up for review. Halloran Stracciatelli? Stracciatella. Halloran Stracciatella. In Schokoladen Couverture. I'm guessing that means it's covered in chocolate. That's a guess. That's all that is. That's a hypothesis based on wording. That's all that is. Oh, I just broke it. I broke it. Oh, Lord have mercy. They're little itty bitties. Okay. Alright, so it's an ammo reload. That's. Okay. Alright. And there it is. Little chocolate ball. Kind of reminds you of that. Wait, are these assorted? Like, are these different? Are these different things? Cause one of them. Oh no, that's a chocolate bar to show you that it's chocolate. Okay, so it's covered. It's got something inside of it. The filling inside of it kind of looks like cookie dough. I mean, based on the picture. I'll show you the picture since I don't think I have. But there it is. See how it kind of looks like cookie dough? And of course you open it and it's like, oh, look at all the little chocolate balls. Big and chocolatey and brown. I can't think. I can't see something like this. Okay. I can't see something like that and not think of South Park's chef song, Chocolate Salty Balls. I can't do it. Mainly because of how much I used to sing that song in high school. I used to just go around busting out, "Hey baby, what you that in AC/DC's Big Balls. I don't know why. I just liked I liked belting out those goofy ass songs. Anyway, whatever this is, I'm not even gonna try to. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it again, but we're gonna give it a shot. It actually tasted like cookie dough. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Um, but it was really good. I'm gonna give those an 8 as well. Quite yummy. I enjoyed them. I'm going to take a pause for just a quick second. Alright. Looks like we got about 3 items left, maybe 4. 1, 2. Tried the mustard already. Okay, yeah, there's the poop nugget. Alright, sweet. Try some of this brew, whatever it's called again. Caramel malts? Caramel malts. No, nothing I can compare it to. I can't think of a single thing. Not a single damn thing. I'm so sorry. Well, I guess it's one of those things that you'll have to try it for yourself, and then maybe you will be like, hey, it tastes like this. Too bad World's Worst Gamer, big dumb idiot, couldn't figure that out. Well, he couldn't. Nope. Had no reference. Nothing. Sorry. Again, just seltzer water with some kind of malty taste to it. Sweet and sour. A fruité. Is that an apple? Looks like a cherry. Honeycrisp. Okay. I mean, I know it says apple on the bag, but I thought that was a cherry. That's why I was like, what's a cherry doing on the... don't get me wrong, they can put whatever friggin' fruit on there they want to. And they're the color of Apple Jacks. Yellow, green, and that suspicious... oh, they're different apples. Never mind. Stupid. Apple Trio. Granny Smith, Golden Delicious, and Honeycrisp. You probably noticed that when you read the package, because I did not. Alright. And apparently they're sour apple gummy ring. I'm guessing gummy rings of some sort. And I will be trying all 3. Might as well be thorough. We're going to start with... Whoa, hold on. Okay. There's green and yellow, I think. Okay, one's yellow. How do you know which is what? This is weird. These two are the same color. Are those two the same color? They look the same color. So how would you know the Granny Smith is the green one? Golden Delicious. How do you know which one's the Golden Delicious? Do they got one that's exclusively yellow? Okay, this is a lighter color. Yellow than the others. See how that's a lighter yellow and a lighter orange or red or whatever. That one's darker. So this has to be the Golden Delicious. Why do they do that? We're going to test the one that we know is Granny Smith. Because it's green. And Granny Smiths are green. Definitely a Granny Smith apple. And that was really good. I don't like sour stuff a lot. There is a pucker factor there. I'd give it about a 4 out of 10 for the pucker. So it's not like, Warhead sour. It's kind of just under a Sour Patch Kid. Just under. But good. Definitely really good. I'm going 8 on that one. I think this is the Honey Crisp. Okay. And the next one I check should be the Golden Delicious. What? Yeah, Golden Delicious. Golden, yeah. Delicious. I have to read out. It's not like I'm going around studying apple trees. It is amazing. That was definitely the Honey Crisp. It was definitely the Honey Crisp. And it tasted like a Honey Crisp. Um, Same pucker factor, still 4. It was creeping into the 5 range. 5 is what I would basically rate a Sour Patch Kid. Maybe a 6, depending on what flavor it is. But Sour Patch Kids, they're for me. I would call them about a 5. The Granny Smith flavor and the Honey Crisp flavor. Whoever came up with those flavors for those, they nailed it. I mean, I know it's more than likely it's got to be artificial flavoring, but whoever came up with that artificial flavors, yeah, whoever put those groups of chemicals and flavorings and junk like that together to create those two flavors, those people knew what they were doing. They were right on. That tasted like a Granny Smith, and the other one tasted just like a Honey Crisp. I mean, it was. If they would have put that flavoring in something that you could bite into, I wouldn't have known it wasn't an apple. Because it was a gummy ring, it's like, oh, there's a gummy ring that really tastes like a friggin' apple. They nailed that flavor. It doesn't leave me much hope for this one. There's no way you can get the flavors that perfect on all 3 of them. I hope I'm wrong. I want to be wrong. This should be the Golden Delicious. Ooh. It's funny. I would have thought that the sourness would have been stronger on the Granny Smith, but it was actually stronger on the Golden Delicious. The Golden Delicious was definitely a 5, peaking into a 6, like 5.5 on the pucker factor. For the sourness, they nailed the flavor. They nailed the flavor of Golden Delicious apples, Granny Smith apples, and Honey Crisp. If you like apple flavored candy, this is artificially flavored. No doubt, this is artificially flavored, but it is the best tasting and closest to an actual Granny Smith apple, to an actual Golden Delicious, and to an actual Honey Crisp that I believe you'll ever find as far as the candy goes. That was awesome. I really like that. I'm going to give that a 9. Thumbs up for me. Thumbs up for them. They nailed that. They nailed that flavor. Couldn't have done better. I don't think it could have. All right. Weinrichs 1895 finest chocolate. So this is a white chocolate. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as white chocolate. It's called buttercream. It may come from a cocoa bean, but it's the other end of the cocoa bean. The separation process. Strawberry flavor crisps. So it's got little strawberry crunchy pieces in it. This is what it looks like. That's what we're about to try. So basically, it's got strawberry flavored Rice Krispie bits in it, I'm guessing. Yeah. I'm not a fan of buttercream, or what some people refer to as white chocolate. I think it's, yeah. I'm just not a fan. Just not a fan. We'll leave it at that. I like how they're divided into all these like little segments. Look at there. There's 12 of them little buggers. Alright, break you off, and then we'll break you off, because I am not eating that whole damn thing. Alright, we got us a little segment. Give it a shot here. And you can see a little strawberry. Oh, there you go. See little strawberry crunchy bits in here. Yummo. If you like strawberries. Did I mention I don't like buttercream? I don't care for white chocolate. If you like white chocolate, you like strawberry, for you that's going to be an 8 or 9. For me, it's a 5. I don't like the taste of buttercream at all. It literally tastes like unsalted butter to me. I mean, if you just take a stick of unsalted butter and just bit into it or added sugar to it, and it's like, okay, there you go. It's basically the same damn thing. Not a fan. But, that's half of the fun of checking these things out. Was that? Are you? Yes, maybe. Okay. Alright. The next item is a Porta Finest Quality Amarena Karishki. This is definitely milk chocolate. Gefühlt mit Amarena Kirschcreme. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's got English right below it. Milk chocolate with Amarena cherry flavored filling. Make your jokes. I don't care. The Lord put me on this earth to make people laugh. And that's what I'm gonna do. Even if it's at my own expense. Oh, come on. Open up. Be nice. Hello there, Sharon. Been watching too many of those sales videos. That is his name, right? Richard Sales or something like that. Guy is absolutely hilarious. I like him. He's funny. That's the kind of fella you could just kind of kick back, make a few jokes with. I imagine. I don't know him. I've never met him personally. But he's always getting on to Sharon, isn't he? All right, Sharon, I see what you'll do. And I can't do the accent. I'm horrible at it. Anyway, here's the little chocolatey bit piece with the cherry filling thingy, cream, whatever. Wow. It's like if somebody made a cordial cherry flavored chocolate bar with the little gooey center in each segment of the chocolate bar, but without the actual cherry in it. It's just the cherry flavored filling in it. That's actually pretty good. I'm not a big fan of cordial cherry, honestly, But um, if I was, that would be a 10. Personally, for me, it's an 8. It's still good. It tastes really good. I'm just not a big fan of the sweetness of cordial cherries. They're just way too sweet for me. It's like it's like sipping on syrup. Just squirting a syrup straight into your pie hole. It's too strong. But for anybody else that enjoys that flavor, that would be a 10. That'd be a solid 10 for them. For me, it's an 8. I'm going to wrap you back up. Wrap you back up. Take out my mustard. This is from Hot Dogs for Tomorrow. I'm surprised at how much I actually did enjoy that mustard. That is weird that it came in this kind of a package. After I'm out of that mustard, I might be reordering it. It might be one of those items like, okay, we got to keep that in the house because that other kind of mustard that, the French's, or is it French's or Fresh's or yellow, whatever kind of mustard comes in those bottles. They're just not good. I mean, it's mustard. Mustard, a lot of people tell you mustard's mustard. It's like, yeah, mustard's mustard until you have that mustard. That mustard was awesome. I liked it. Next, we're going to try out the Teeny Yums. And I may need a knife, I may not need a knife. We'll soon find out. Alright, I got it open. Gotta open it. What? I thought those were Milky Ways. I swear to goodness, I was about to throw this bag. Okay. Hello. Don't quit sliding. Halloran O's. Didn't I have some of those already? I sure did. Okay. Alright. Well, hopefully it's not the same thing. Alright. These, the little cookie dough thingies, those are called Halloran O's. These are also Halloran O's. These are in a purple package instead of a white and brown one. So I'm guessing there might be a difference in flavor. Purple and brown, purple and brown. Usually they give you a couple different types. Oh, here we go. Blue. Whatever these blue things are. Come out, single file, one at a time. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Alright, everybody else is the same. So these are the two different candy thingies. We're going to try the Halloran O's purple and brown package thingy. And then the Kubonbon. Why is there a cow smoking a pipe? And why does the cow have a beard? No, better question. Why is the cow wearing a captain's hat? As if he's like Popeye the Cowman or something. That is the weirdest friggin' logo I have ever seen. Salted caramel. Oh, ew. Why? Why? Take perfectly good caramel and salt it. Why? Why do we do that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright. Let's try the chocolate ball. Ball. Anyway, there it is. Another one of those little ball things. I hope it's different from the other ones that we had. I really do. It's different. It's definitely different. For example, the inside of it is brown, not white with all the little bitty bits. And it has mint. Oh, it's got mint. It's got mint. I can taste mint. It's subtle. It's subtle. It's not like Andy's mint, okay? Like those little green, those little candies with a little green bit in the center. It's not that strong. It's probably 25% of that strength, but it's little minty. Very, very little mint. Doesn't say anything about mint on the package, but I definitely tasted a little bit of mint. Very, very little, but it was there. That wasn't bad, by the way. I'm gonna give it a 7. Yeah. You agree? I'm glad you agree. You can't change my mind, but it's nice that you agree. Hey, I heard that. You're allowed to disagree. Again, that won't do you no good. Alright. Here we go. Assault caramel. Because that's what it is. It is a caramel assault. Oh my god, why is it so damn hard? Yep, and I just dropped it on me. I'm taking little bites of this because I know I'm not gonna like it. Okay. As far as salted caramel goes, that wasn't too bad. They should call it lightly salted caramel. Because over here, when we salt caramel, boy, we salt the crap out of it. That was not bad. I'm going to give it a 6. It gets a 6. Caramel should not be salted. Quit salting the caramel. Knock it off. Get some help. Alright. Now that all that is over with, we're going to dive into the portion where we do the trivia, read the booklet, have a little fun. You know, I can never get these things to fit back into the box though. As smoothly as they came out. It just never works out that way. I swear that thing, I thought it was like a bag of pasta when I first opened it. Woo, got all kinds of places here to clean up. Alright, we're going to shut the box up. Box is shut. Latch it into place. Box is latched. Hot dog. Try not to beat the camera up too, but oops. Feel the power of the tripod. Alright. And I'm not joking. That was really good mustard. I've got it sitting right here next to me. That thing's going straight into the kitchen. Oh, what do we got to say about Germany? Germany's trivia train. Hop aboard. Oh. Whew. Something is disagree. This is the part where I gotta take my glasses off so I can read. Yay! I can't see you anymore. I can see part of you. How you doing? Nice to see you. Lovely hair. Keep in mind, I'm blind. Alright. Where's number 1? Number 1. Right up at the top. Okay. You see, they've been putting them like right here in the middle. What is significant about Germany's castle? One, or A, I should say A. Duh. They are all haunted. They're all haunted. Haunted by the ghost of Lecky. It was Lecky, right? Lecker. Okay, Lecker. Haunted by the ghost of Lecker. The ghost of Yum. B. 90% of them have been turned into beer gardens. Is that how you spell beer garden? I thought it had a T where the D is. C. There are more still standing in Germany than in any other country in the world. What? Help me out here. The question is, what is significant about Germany's castles? Germany's. There are more still standing in Germany than in any other part in the world. Where the hell else would you find a German castle? Am I overthinking it? The answer automatically becomes C. Right? D. You can buy them for $1. Bullshit. Pretty sure if there were German castles going for $1, there would be like some kind of population explosion going on over there. I'm going to go with C. Answer number 1, C, Germany, obviously, because that's where German castles would be. Has more than 20,000 castles still standing from many different periods and in many styles. Unfortunately, they cost much more than $1. Saw that coming. They may or may not be haunted. Well, we can't all be perfect, right? Alright, number 2. The German government has legal control over... If Germany is an answer on here. I mean, wouldn't that just be... German government has control over... Germany! What do you think? Makes sense to me. The German government has legal control over A, baby names, B, house colors, C, yearly household mileage using a car, or D, pets' weights. That's weird. Well, given governmental overreach, I would hope that A wasn't even a possibility. House colors, okay, maybe. I could see that. I could see house colors. You know, we don't want anybody building a pink house over in Wiener Schnitzel. Example. Yearly household mileage using cars. They are kind of going heavy on that green stuff, but a lot of it's been pretty much debunked. Yeah, that whole green thing. Oh, the world's going to end in the next 500 years. Turns out we got a little bit longer to go, you know. So it's no longer your grandkids' problem or your grandkids' problem. It's more like it's going to be the problem of the alien species that comes here in 5,000 years and enslaves us problem. By which then I think we won't give a shit no more. I'm going to go with B, house color, because anything else would just be very, very fucking sad. 2. to a. Really? They get to tell you what to name your baby. Oh, hell no. That's a reason to leave right there. That's all I'm saying. Screw the Austrian painter. Naming my baby what I want to. If I want a Hector, I'm going to have a Hector. If I want a Marvin, I'm going to have a Marvin. You won't hear names like Titan or Apple in Germany. According to German law, a person's first name cannot be a last name, a product, or negatively impact the child. If a baby's name doesn't comply, the government can and will refuse it. Since reapplying can be very expensive, parents usually opt for traditional names. Last year, Noah and Sophia were the top baby names in Germany. I don't immediately think of Germany when I hear the name Noah. Maybe that's just me. Sophia? I don't know. Maybe. Gretchen? Yeah, that's a German bitch right there. I'm sorry. If your name is Gretchen, you're German. Yeah, that's... So they can basically tell you, sorry, whoever, you can't name your child that. Oh boy, Gwyneth Paltrow would be screwed, wouldn't she? Doesn't she have a child with like a weird name? Like monk fruit or some shit like that? Something? Like, I can't remember. I'm not good with celebrity type stuff. You know, a lot of it I don't even pay attention to. Number 3. Beer is incredibly important to Germans, especially in the region of Bavaria. There it is classified as a food and often referred to in German as A. Beer, food, in parentheses, Bier essen. B. Nourishment, in parentheses, Nahrung, which I'm guessing is German for nourishment. C. Delicious yeast, in parentheses, Lecker Hefe. Lecker. Lecker Hefe. Lecker Hefe. Oh, I refuse to liquor Hefe, damn it. Put that thing away, lady. Ignore me, please. D. Liquid bread. Now that would make sense, actually, because, yeah, malt, barley, hops. Yeah. I'm going to go with D. Liquid bread, or, in parentheses, as it is known in Germany, Flüssiges Yeah, Flüssiges. Number 3. Bread. Yeah, D, bread. I don't know why I thought that said broad. Bread is also incredibly important in Germany, and beer is basically just bread without the flour. Liquid bread is a perfect description. Germany knows how to name their beer. Good Lord. There is a program that allows children in Germany to exchange acorns and chestnuts for what prize? Acorns and chestnuts. For what prize? They get a prize. You find an acorn, you find a chestnut, they're going to give you this prize. Let's find out what that prize is. A. Candy. That would be cheap enough. B. Toys. That would be way too expensive. C. Sausages. Oh my god. How stereotypical is that shit? It's like it's it's like it's like Chinese kids finding crickets and going, "Can I get something for this? Here you go. Here's a bag of rice. Oh, thank you." That's German kid finds an acorn. Hey, what can I get for this? I don't know. Here's the sausage. Bratwurst, not worst, liverwurst. It's still the worst. Who cares? D, coins. Do they have pennies? Because I could see that. I'm gonna go with D or A. I'm gonna say A. Candy. Yeah, why the hell would a kid want a coin? I don't know. Kids be liking money, but I don't know what like what's a penny worth there. You know what I mean? Kids like candy. Hell, when I was in kindergarten, when we was in kindergarten, we used to win jelly beans by counting them, and some kids went home with like a bag of 9 jelly beans. Other kids went home with like a bag of 20, 30, 40, 50. Me and this other student, I can't remember his name. I think his name was Joe or something like that. We went home with a bag of 1,000 jelly beans. The only issue that I had was after I got to 1,199. I did not know, or no, I'm sorry, 1,099. I didn't know what came after 1,099. I could count all the way up to 1,099, but my brain broke it. Okay, what comes next? I just keep in mind this is pre-K, by the way, so counting to almost 1,100. That's actually pretty good for a friggin' 4 or 5 year old, I imagine. Candy A, toys B, sausages C, D, coins. Four. Since 1936, Haribo. I think that's candy. Because it's a gummy bear. Has run a promotion where once a year children can turn in acorns and chestnuts in exchange for candy. That's awesome. And it's not just a little bit of candy. Seriously? 10 kilograms of chestnuts or 5 kilograms of acorns equals 1 kilogram of gummy bears. No shit. I can be German. I can find acorns and chestnuts. Hell, I can live off gummy bears. And kids get up to 5 kilograms at once. The program began during the Great Depression when Haribo's founder Hans Riegel, hope I said that right, wanted to find a way to make sure children still got treats. Oh, that's awesome. The acorns and chestnuts get distributed in nearby forests, providing food for wildlife. Sweet. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. So you go out into the woods, you find chestnuts and acorns, you come back, we'll give you 1/5. Hey, better than nothing, right? 1/5 of the weight of the acorns that you find in gummy bears. And shoot, heck yeah, I could get down with that. I'd be out there looking for acorns. People looking at me like, "You're not German." It's like, yes, I am. I will do my German dance and prove to you that I am German. I will do the German dance for you. Next one is number 5. When Germans find a lost item, they A, donate it to the needy, B, bring it to the city's lost and found, C, hang it from a tree. That would actually be quite handy. D, take it for themselves. Go with C. I like the sound of C. Oh, look, I found this thing. I'll just hang it on this tree. 5. C. If you drop your favorite scarf while walking in Germany, don't panic. Chances are, if you return to that very spot, you'll find it hanging from a tree or nearby sign. This practice of hanging lost items is so customary that most German walkways and train stops are dotted with small objects just waiting to be reunited with their owners. I like that. That's a pretty cool. That's a pretty cool custom. Number 6. What hand gesture would help someone order one beer in Germany? Probably a thumbs up. A. Pinky out. B. Thumbs up. C. Prayer hands. Makes no sense. Or D. Heart hands. Makes no sense. That's goofy. Pinky out. I'm going with B. I'm going to say B. B for number 6. B for number 6. B6. Here we go. 6. Thumbs up. The signal for ordering one beer is to stick out your thumb, while the index finger means 2 beers. Index finger wasn't even an option. That's kind of how we do it here, isn't it? It's like, I'll have one over here, please. Yeah. Imagine if this were the, like, yeah, beer, please. Yeah, sure. Whatever. You do that over here, they think, oh, he's fine, he doesn't need my help, he's saying everything's good. Everything's good, leave me alone, buzz off. Nope, I'm German, I'm ordering a beer. 20 minutes later, hey, oh, you're still good? Alright, have a nice day. No, I'd like a beer, please. Then why do you keep doing this? Because I want one beer. Idiot. 7. Germans are credited with starting which Christmas tradition? I know this one. There's a song about it. Some kind of balm. Tarjan balm. Token balm. Yeah, I'll just read. A. Leaving milk and cookies out for Santa. Nope, I'm the one that invented that. B. Reading 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Nope, Wilford Bramley invented that. C. Giving presents on Christmas Day. Nope, Jesus invented that. D. Having a Christmas tree in your home. It's the Christmas tree one. It's the Christmas tree one. Tannenbaum or whatever it's called. That song. That's a German thing. Having a Christmas... D for number 7. 7. D. 7. Having a Christmas tree in your home is a German tradition. Bonus fact. We get a bonus fact. Many Germans donate their trees to local zoos after Christmas. Why? That's a damn good question. I was just about to ask that. Elephants eat them. That's genius. I like that. That's freaking genius. Donate your Christmas tree. When you're done with it, when Christmas is over with, December 26th, drive that son of a gun down to your local zoo. I'm sure they've got a West Indian, African, whatever elephant somewhere there. Every zoo has an elephant. Donate your Christmas tree. The elephants apparently like Christmas trees. No fake ones. Only the real ones. Put the fake ones back in your basement. Store them for next year. That's brilliant. Elephants eat Christmas trees. I didn't know that. With or without the ornaments. Because some people decorate their trees with popcorn. Maybe the elephants are just going for the popcorn and the trees, like, in the way. That's one to think about. I'm going to say, for safety's sake, take off the ornaments first. Definitely take off the lights. You know, nothing sucks worse than biting into a nice, yummy Christmas tree and having to get part of a LED light stuck in your teeth. It blows. Alright. 8. With. Oh, the page is folded in. Which game was invented in Germany? Please let Quidditch be on here. I want Quidditch. I want Quidditch to be an answer so bad. If Quidditch is on here, I'm picking Quidditch. That's just all there is to it. Germany game. Dominoes. A. Dominoes. B. Mahjong. C. Chinese checkers. Bullshit. Come on. D. Candyland. I could see Candyland. Dominoes. I don't know about dominoes. I don't want to say dominoes. Mahjong. That sounds like Asian. Chinese checkers. That sounds racist, actually. What should end up being Chinese checkers? I'm going to go with Chinese checkers just for the hell of it. Chinese checkers. That's what it is. It's Chinese checkers. Believe it or not, you got to love it when the answer starts out with that. Believe it or not, Chinese checkers was actually invented in Germany in 1892 based off a similar four-cornered game called Halma. This star-shaped version was originally named Sternhalma or Starhalma. Don't see the difference. Until it was brought to the U.S. in 1928 and marked as Chinese check. So we called it Chinese checkers, not the Germans. We took one look at that game and said, nobody's going to buy that with the name Starhalma on it. We got to come up with a better name. What's better than Starhalma? And someone said, literally anything, but let's call it Chinese checkers. What is wrong with us? Chinese checkers. Invented in Germany. It did say invented. Yeah, invented in Germany. Brought to America and packaged and sold as Chinese checkers. In 1928. Were our relationship with Germany that bad at the time that we just weren't giving them credit for anything? No wonder they went to war. Damn Austrian painter went apeshit because we changed his favorite game from Sternhalma to Chinese checkers. He just lost his mind. Said, I will not stand for it. 9999. Forgive me. Anyway, to keep up with the trending interest in Asian imports. That's confusing. No shit, Sherlock. It's very confusing. So apparently they did it because of Asian imports. It didn't have nothing to do with Germany. So it wasn't a slight. It wasn't a slight towards Germany. It was a bolster towards Chinese imports. Technically Asian imports. Is that the Grinch? Oh, it's a witch. Okay. I thought that was the Grinch wearing like a weird hat. It's like, why is the Grinch wearing a goofy hat? Grimm's fairy tales. Yeah, a lot of the fairy tales that I grew up with, they're based on, the Brothers Grimm's fairy tales and fables. The glass slipper version of Cinderella, transcribed in Grimm's fairy tales as the glass slipper, are found everywhere throughout the world, from ancient Egypt to ancient China, with details differing in different cultures. The original is violently grotesque. Then why did we change it? Violently grotesque, with the wicked stepsisters maiming their feet to fit into the slippers. That is freaking hilarious. On here it says horrifying, but I actually find that hilarious. Seeing them big old moon cows trying to fit their fucking hoof inside that tiny little glass slipper. Hansel and Gretel. You mean Hansel and Gretel were German? No. Not with two very perfectly non German names like Hansel and Gretel. Jeez. None of the stories included in Grimm's fairy tales were explicitly written by the Brothers Grimm. They recorded stories that were passed down widely in different medieval European regions and were massive parts of local folklore and superstition. One of the most widely told was that of Hansel and Gretel, originally called The Brother and the Sister. Very imaginative. They changed the name to sound more German, clearly, and meant for it to serve as a warning tale for children, emphasizing themes of not trusting strangers and looking after one another. Here we go. By now, you're a Brothers Grimm expert. You know how to defeat the wolf, the witch, and the woods. But can you beat them at their own game? Think of some of the stories you've been told by your friends, family, foes now. Rewrite them Brothers Grimm style, making them deep and dark and scary. Make sure they've got a lesson learned in there too. Give them a proper name, and you're the newest Brother Grimm. Little Red Cap. Gee, wonder who they're talking about. German culture and superstition is deeply rooted in the Wald, W-A-L-D, the deep dark forest, represented as terrifying place of monsters to be avoided, yet many of the children in these stories are sent into or abandoned within the forest, forcing them to grapple with a cold, cruel world intent on their destruction. Little Red Cap is a precursor to Little Red Riding Hood. Really? A precursor? A girl whose mother sends her into the dangerous forest to deliver food to her grandmother. What role do parents play in these stories? Antagonist. That's what they play. Over 200 years ago, two German brothers called Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm were born. Their work in transcribing what they thought was nature that's a word you don't want to say out loud. It sounds like another word for a female's crotch. We'll just put it that way. Or the natural poetry of the German people. Buddy, that don't look shit like natural poetry. It looks like it says nature posy. German people and their oral... Oh, don't you dare. German people and their oral storytelling traditions became some of the most popular books worldwide, outsold only by Shakespeare. Shakespeare didn't sell any books, and the Bible. While today, those stories have evolved into Cinderella, Rapunzel, and more, the originals were darker, scarier stories meant for adults. Can we go back to, like, can we get those versions? Can we get like an adult version of the Brothers Grimm? Something, I mean, not like, the Canterbury Tales or anything like that, crying out loud, I don't want to read any of Chaucer's work. Holy cow. That man was putting things in the yaya that you should never yaya with. What it ain't supposed to do. Don't go there, Chaucer. Stop it. Okay, this is all of the candies. The dark chocolate poop nugget. Oh, there's the little coon bonbon thing with the cow on it. Translating to cow candy. If I knew that, I'd have never ate that. Dark chocolate brownie. Oh, that little individual chocolate candy thing I ate, that was dark chocolate brownie chocolate filling. Which would make sense because it didn't say anything about mint or menthe or anything like that on the thing. But I swear to goodness, I tasted mint of some sort. There was some kind of minty taste in there somewhere. I don't know where it came from. It hijacked its way into there. It went into Han Solo's smuggling cabin is what it did. It got, oh, here we go, malt beverage. Caramels makes one thing abundantly clear: it's not just perfect for when you need a drink, but more so for when you're thirsty for action. This malt beverage is soda-like, I'll give it that. Perfectly sweet, but not cloying, refreshing enough to take you on a long hike or to the beach or to a sports game. That sounds weird. But Caramels is not just for drinking. After you've had a taste of this delicious drink, why not head over to their website and check out their specialized cookbook? Oh yeah, you could probably definitely make some really good biscuits with that. Chicken risotto, brownies, everything has a deeper, more complex flavor. Yada yada yada, blah blah blah. It still doesn't say what flavor it is. It just says malt beverage, and I'll give it that. It's definitely a malt beverage. It just tastes like salty seltzer water, but it's with a little sweetness to it. Yeah, wished I would have saw that sooner. The Develli. It says mild mustard tube. It's really good mustard. I'm telling you right now. No trip to Germany is complete without mustard. The condiment so deeply ingrained in German history and culture, no bite of a pretzel, frankfurter, or bratwurst is complete without it. Mustard seeds are widely considered to be one of the earliest spices on records, used throughout several ancient empires. Hello, India, China, Egypt, and mustard, as we know it today, bright yellow and saucy, dates back to Roman Empire, called Senf in Germany. Yeah, it actually said that on the tube, to be honest with you. In Germany, there are several different types of mustard, all with different preparation methods, spice levels, colors, and all meant to be eaten with different things. Really? They got a mustard for, like, whatever, Okay. This batch of Senf is mild, which commonly accompanies dishes with fit. No. You guys put mustard on fish? What's you do that for? Aren't you never heard of tartar sauce? Y'all some freaks. Commonly accompanies dishes with fish in Germany, but it's also used on top of crackers and snack boards. Yes, like a charcuterie board. It'll add a subtle kick to sandwiches, but you can also use it to cook with. I remember the fish. Fish sticks and mustard sounds delicious to us. Ew. Fish sticks and mustard. Okay, this might sound weird. This might sound weird. I actually like fish sticks when I eat fish sticks, which is very, very, very rare. Maybe once a year. I actually like fish sticks with either ranch dressing. That's number one. Number two, or tartar sauce. And occasionally, very rarely, cocktail sauce. One of those three. Mustard? No. Just no. The dish for the recipe is something called Schweinekotelett. I'm guessing Schwein is pig, so pork, cutlet, kotelett, Kote, so like pork cutlet or pork chop would be what we would call a pork chop. Ingredients. The ingredients are in English, so that'll at least let us know what we're cooking. 1 large egg, 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs, salt, 4 pork chops. Nailed it! That's right, they're pork chops, baby. Schweinekotelett is pork chop. I'm German. I speak German now. Butter for frying. No shit, you fry it in butter? Holy cow. You guys are on a different healthcare system, I'm telling you. These people are built differently. Well, that concludes our trip to Germany. I know how to wear glasses, I swear I do. I'm trying. That's better. That was awkward. I was afraid of poking myself in the eye with the horn rim, but it was hitting my hat in an odd direction. It was chaos. It was just absolute chaos. Thank God the chaos is over. Oh man. I'm gonna try this last sip of this soda to see if I can identify anything with it at all, aside from it just being a malty, salty, beveragey with a little bit of sweetness. I have no idea. I have no idea. Again, it's hard to say that it's bad. It tastes okay, but I don't know what that flavor is supposed to be. I don't know. I have no idea. I just have no idea. Coco, come here, girl. I think she's ignoring me. Coco, come here, baby. Come on. She's ignoring me. She's being an asshole. Which means I have to be an even bigger asshole. I'll just reach in here and grab out a bag of bacon jerky. Because I know there's only one way to get her attention. Bacon jerky. Gotta pretend to open it to get her attention. Hi. It's just bacon jerky. You can stay there. We're good. She really is being an asshole. She doesn't care. Well, you know what? That's fine for her. I'm still gonna say the malt beverage thing. I'm gonna give it a 7. I don't know what I gave it earlier. 7 is what it deserves. 7 is what it is. That's just all there is to it. Again, it's you get that multi taste. You know, you get the sweetness. It's a mild sweetness. It's nothing outstanding. Um, I don't know if there was a way to describe it. The only way I could really describe it is a malt cola. That's about the only way I could describe it is a malt cola, and it's definitely 10 times better when it's cold. Because right now, that's I want that taste out of my mouth. Oh goodness. Well, me and Coco definitely appreciate you watching this video, and I might have another video coming up real soon, uh, testing some. I'm trying to remember what they're called. I guess you would call them. I guess you'd call them gummies. They would technically be gummies from Sour Boys. Don't know if you know about Sour Boys. That's a company that Call Me Chris and I think his name is Zoompaville. I could be wrong. I don't know. I might be wrong. I probably am. But I'm pretty sure it's Call Me Chris and Oompaville. They have like a candy company called Sour Boys. And we know that I'm not a fan of sour candy. But from other people that I've heard talk about this candy, it's not that sour. Sour Boys is probably an unfortunate name for them because people will hear that name and go, "Oh no, I'm not trying that candy. Oh, that's got to be sour." But from what I hear, it's really not that sour. I'm hoping that it ain't, because I'm not a really big fan of the sour stuff. Some of the sour stuff that we had today was actually very good. It was quite tolerable, honestly. And that's about it. That's about all I can think of. Um, I guess I'll be saying goodbye to you. Coco is she's done. She doesn't want no part of this anymore. So she's just gonna stay over there, sleep in her chair, and forget that we even exist. Well, with that said, I appreciate you watching. Thank you. Goodbye.